Hello, it's Angie. Welcome to day 6 of my 14-day challenge. And I actually wrote all of this last night after I ended my event, and so I was all ready to go for tonight when I got home. So I'll just get right to it. In the last 4 months, I've been very much more diligent and prayerful with my words, especially the ones that I do put out on social media. Part of this intentionality has kind of been like my word goal all of 2019, but became much more necessary in sharing purpose and value in recent months. On August 6th, I went to bed with a plan to start the next day strong. Small steps to build a better daily routine for me and my family. I started August 7th with a short walk on the treadmill. Short because I had not been doing anything, so you have to build back up after that. I also made a protein shake and started working with my kids together on some things with school. Usually we do things very separate because of their age difference, and I did some actual teaching, both of them together, and that went pretty well, all things considered. And the rest of the day went pretty normally. You know, we did all the other things that we usually do on a Wednesday. We had our community supper at church, and we visited with our friends, and we played with our friends, and then we went home, and everything was good. I had also planned that night that I was going to start back to daily videos, rather than the sporadic ones I'd been doing for the past several months. I watched my friend do her video, and we had been talking throughout the day about different things that were going on with them. And then I started my video. And I was about halfway through my video, and I saw on my phone that she was calling me. And so after my video, I checked my voicemail. And when I checked that message, my heart stopped. I hope that none of you ever hear the sound that I heard that night. Sound of terrified anguish and panic. I hope you never have to search for words that don't exist in moments like that. The girls were in an accident, she said. In the next 4 hours, my dear friend's world was ripped apart. Everything can change in an instant. Everybody's choices have consequences. You're no different from anybody else in that respect. And sometimes those consequences impact innocent people. 2 of my friends' 3 teenage girls died that night, and those of us left behind are forever changed. I believe that in life we have defining moments. Sometimes those defining moments are as a country, like Pearl Harbor or 9/11. Sometimes they're global, like the Great Depression. Sometimes they happen within our communities, like a natural disaster such as a tornado or a catastrophe like a school shooting. But these distinctions create a before and after timeline. For us, in our little circle of people, the sudden, unexpected, and incredibly devastating loss of Ella and Aranza changed everything. There is the world before, with them in it, and there is the world after, where their absence is very loud. One of the first things I said when I was sharing the news of the accident is that Ella and Aranza did not merely make ripples in this world, they made waves. They were bold in their faith, and they lived it. They lived more in less than 20 years than a lot of people live in a lifetime. They were kind and included the lonely and friendless. They were generous and fearless. Not very much different from their mother in that respect. And I want to be a wave maker like Ella and Aranza. Yet this major change in the world did not stop the world. Commitments had been made. Bills had to be paid. My friend and I had committed to a training in Florida, and there was kind of no reason not to go because her other daughter was doing well, and the trainer for that event is the same trainer as this 14-day challenge. So we went to that training. The trip had a lot of emotional times. It had some sad times. It had some times of just great laughter as well. There's a lot of therapeutic qualities to that trip together. One of the speakers said, "Commitment is doing the thing you said you would do long after the mood you agreed to do it in has passed." I wrote that down, I think 3 times that he said it, because it was so impactful. This can apply to any part of your life where you may be questioning a commitment. The only exception would be if that commitment has put you in danger or harm's way in any way. If your safety or well-being is in question, then by all means, that's a commitment you can let go. But in a room full of network marketers, this idea refers to the percentage of people that quit after a year or less in the business. It refers to the people who make plans and then cancel them when planning events and when scheduling parties, and they just don't show up to their own stuff. So are you filling a seat, or are you actively showing up and participating? Life is not a spectator sport. Another speaker, when talking about how we share our business, said that we are hope dealers. Every one of us, whether we're in business or not, has something to offer in the world. I did another video several weeks back now about everybody is a salesperson. You are always selling yourself. If you have a friend, you've sold somebody on you. And what if your story is the exact one that can change somebody's life? What if one of my videos gives somebody else hope? What if one of your videos gives someone else hope? What if your story is the exact thing they need to hear in that moment? Before August 7th, in my business, I called myself a hair hero. And while I still do, and I still have the t-shirt and the cape, my mission is much bigger in the after August 7th world. I hope you found this encouraging and found something to take from it. But for me, I've decided that I want to be a hope-dealing wave maker. Are you willing to join me in that mission? If you are, I've found 7 things that you can do starting right now to do little things to make ripples in your world starting today. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.